All right, so today, I mean, you guys know what you clicked on the video for. I got a new best point guard build to show you guys today. I got a 4-way GOAT, so it's basically self-explanatory. I mean, it could do everything on all ends, whether it's finishing, defensive, shooting, playmaking. I'm not gonna lie, you guys might be tired of the build videos, but I gotta be honest, y'all. There are some people that pick up NBA 2K24, so I gotta make sure that all the new people that come to the game, all the new viewers, and maybe some of y'all returning viewers, y'all got the best build in the game possible. So, I mean, real quick, just make sure you guys hit the subscribe button while you're down there. You might as well drop a like. And I mean, without further ado, I mean, we're just gonna get straight into the My Player Builder. So I mean, as I said before, this is the 4-way GOAT. So I mean, you can kind of already imagine how this build is going to be laid out, but let me just explain it for you guys. So this is a point guard build. Put your height to 6'6" and the weight at 180 pounds. Wingspan is going to be 6'8", of course. And let's go ahead and press continue. So 6'6" guard. You're gonna be able to use this build in the 1s. You're gonna be able to use this build in the 2s, the 3s, and maybe rec, but not 5v5 prime. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, maybe 5v5 prime a little bit if you know, mix up the stats. But as always, with every build video that I do, we start off with our physicals. So for this build, we're going to be having an 81 speed. Acceleration will be a 73. We are going to be having a 49 strength. We are going to be having an 82 vertical, and then we're going to have a 99 stamina. So honestly, since this is 4-way GOAT, I mean, this has literally every single attribute that you need. We could just go top to bottom. So we're going to start with our finishing. This build is going to have a 94 driving dunk. I mean, it's very obvious. We're this far into the year, we understand that 94 driving dunk is just way too good to pass up on. It literally makes the game so easy for anyone that plays it. I mean, you can, especially on a 6'6" too, like on a 6'3", it's a little bit different. I'm gonna be honest to you guys. The difference between 94 dunk and a 6'3" and a 6'6" is basically night and day. And then like compared to a 6'8", that's even crazier. But 6'6", I mean, 94 dunk is so good. You get right past to your defender with a Kobe crossover, and I mean, do the stick dunk and you're getting a body bag basically. Standing dunk, go ahead and put it to a 40. You don't need to touch anything else for finishing. So 94 driving dunk, I mean, I glaze it every single time in my videos when I'm in the theater 1s or, you know, stage 3v3. I'm talking about the 94 dunk. It's either that or Patty Mills on the shooting. It's just too overpowered. For the badges, I mean, we get gold posterizer, Hall of Fame slithery, gold precision dunker, gold aerial wizard, Hall of Fame bunny, silver whistle, Hall of Fame spin cycle, and Hall of Fame 2-step. All of these badges together, plus some really good dunk animations. I have a video for dunk animations that, you know, I'll leave in the description. I'll leave best jump shot, best dribble animations, and dunk animations for this build. You guys know I got y'all, but I mean, pair this attribute up with some good dunk animations and I mean, you're gonna be just fine. Getting every single contact in the game, no matter the game mode. 74 driving layup, I mean, you get some layup badges on silver like float game and scooper and pro touch on gold. But to be honest, I mean, you're not really gonna be doing this as much, but if you do prefer to take layups, I mean, the option is still there and you get some packages. You don't get a lot, but you'll still be able to do some layups nonetheless. Let's go down to our shooting now. I mean, our shooting, it's pretty straightforward. We do have a 92 3-point shot, and then we have a 77 mid-range and a 67 free throw. We're not going to be changing these at all, but 92 3-point, this is a 6'6", so we do not get access to Patty Mills, but on the other hand, we do get T-Mac, and I mean, it's arguably the same. I mean, Patty is obviously a little bit better, but T-Mac, it has the same point. I mean, you're shooting over people, you're getting yellow contests, and they're pretty easy to time. 92 3-point's also pretty standard on most builds. I mean, it's either you have like a 78, 79, or you have like an 87, or you got a 92, 94. I mean, those are like the pretty baseline 3-point attribute stats. This one is going to have a 92. So you get badges like Agent 3s on silver, gold blinders, gold deadeye, silver limitless, gold catch and shoot, gold green machine, gold guard up, and gold open look. So I mean, you still got plethora of badges. I mean, mostly all of them are on gold, and like the, you know, higher tier ones are on silver, like Agent 3s and limitless. But still, I mean, I don't even think that silver limitless, silver Agent 3s are bad, especially on a build like this, which I mean, you guys are going to see how like truly OP this gets. You get 77 midi as well, so you don't get gold midi magician, but I mean, you get it on silver. If you want to take some midi fades, they should go in, no problem. And then 67 free throw. This is what I was talking about earlier. If you want to take this build to 5v5 prime, you might want to, you know, change the stats a little to get more free throw. But I mean, in the rec, you should be just fine. Just put on Steph Curry free throw and call it a day. That's going to be it for our shooting though. For our playmaking, let's go ahead and put our ball handle up to an 86. Pass sack, we're going to put up to a 70. And your speed with ball is going to be a 75. So now the thing you guys might not like about this build is the 70 pass accuracy. But I mean, when you have all these attributes, like you have a 94 dunk, 92 3, and you know, you guys are going to see the defense in a second. 70 pass sack is something that you can give up. I'm not going to lie. Like I have 70 pass sack on all of my builds personally. Like literally all of my guard builds have 70, 69. It's fine. It's perfectly fine for me, even in the 5v5 setting. 2v2 and 3v3 don't even, like, you know, it's no joke. It's very good. good. But I mean, I know a lot of you guys always talk down about my pass accuracy on my builds. It's perfectly fine. Trust me, you get dimer, relay passer, special delivery, and break starter. I mean, the main thing is that you don't get many badges with 70 pass ac, but I mean, the passes don't really float like that. They don't really make people go off balance. It's pretty straight for me. 86 ball handle and 75 speed with ball. This is pretty much your baseline pairing for 6-6s that aren't mainly shooting and playmaking. Like, you still get all the animations that you need with 86 ball handle and 75 speed with ball. I mean, you're definitely going to be getting both a lot of badges and all the right animations that you need. And like, thankfully this year on 2K, the animations that you really need on guards aren't kept by high attribute ratings, especially on a tall guard. So I mean, you'll be just fine with this combination. As I said before, I mean, if you need animations, I'll be linking all of my animation videos in the description so you guys can make this build, you know, drop some VC on it, and then I got you all the animations too. So we got an 86 ball handle. That's going to give us silver blow by, silver handles for days, bronze killer combos, silver speed booster, silver unpluckable, gold ankle breaker, and silver triple strike. Now you guys might think, oh, we got silver speed booster and silver unpluckable. These are kind of low, but trust me, I mean, 6-6s, most 6-6s have silver playmaking badges, and I mean, it just works just fine. It's nothing like too crazy. You know, if it was like a 6-9 with like bronze speed booster, now that's like insane, but silver is just fine. It's not, you're not going to be slow, you're going to be speed boosting well. I mean, people are literally making builds with 0 speed with ball right now. I mean, you're going to be just fine. 75 speed with ball, this is where you get that silver hyperdrive, which is even going to make you faster. If you guys didn't know, hyperdrive is a very important badge. When you're dribbling, it makes you just a little bit faster. And that's going to be it for the playmaking. 70 pass ac, 86 ball handle, and 75 speed with ball. Now, finally, to wrap off this build, I mean, we're going to finish it off with our defensive stats. Now, if you guys didn't know, we have a 91 steal on this build. I mean, you guys might be thinking, how do we have all these attributes? I mean, we have a 94 dunk, 92 3 with an 86 ball and a 91 steal. I mean, it's crazy, I know, but I mean, this is literally end game when it comes to 6-6s. This is what you need. We got a 75 perimeter. We have a 35 interior defense. We're gonna have a 55 block, and that should round off the build. Yeah. So I mean, like, you got 75 perimeter and you got 91 steal. If you do want more perimeter, you could go 85 steal, but that's really up to you. For our 91 steal, I mean, it's the best steal rating in the game in my opinion. Between like 85 and 95, I think is the next tier up. 95 for the Hall of Fame badges, and then 85 for the silver. So I mean, you got gold glove, gold interceptor, and gold right stick ripper. Now this gold interceptor badge is crazy. I mean, like, interceptor is probably one of the most like useful badges in the game. You get crazy lane animations when you're in the lanes, because I'm not gonna lie, I have to give it to 2K24. The lane animations were pretty good this year. Sometimes they'll go through your hands, but I mean, if you're at the right place at the right time, you'll be just fine. Very good badge. Also, right stick ripper is insane. If you know how to use right stick ripper, you are literally going to be unstoppable. You're going to be able to flick your right stick and get it every time. If you don't know how to use it, you should lab it up, because all of the best lockdowns right now are using right stick ripper. So I mean, obviously this build isn't a lockdown, but I mean, you got 91 steal, so you might as well learn how to use it. And then gold glove is self-explainable. I mean, just press square at the right time and you'll get it. Now we got a 75 perimeter defense as well. It is kind of low, but I mean, you're a guard, so I mean, you're not going to be playing perimeter defense that much unless you're playing 2s. But even if you're playing 2s, I mean, this is more than enough. You got clamps on bronze, ankle braces on bronze, challenger, fast feet, pick dodger, workhorse, all on bronze with silver off ball passed. As long as you got good defense, you should be able to play D on this build. You're not going to have, like, you know, gold challenger to bail you out or something like that, but I mean, you should be able to have good stick. 35 interior defense isn't going to give us anything. The same thing with 55 block. 55 block, you can still get some animations. That's why we put it up on that. If you don't care about block, you can take this down and put it on something else. And then we got a 32 defensive rebound. We didn't touch it at all. That was just there because of all the other attributes. But I mean, looking at this build, it's looking extremely solid, man. I mean, you got pretty much some of the best attributes on every single category, on every single attribute. Let's go top to bottom on the 4-way goat once again. We got a 94 driving dunk. We got a 92 3-point shot with an 86 ball handle, 75 speed with ball, 75 perimeter, and a 91 steal. I mean, it's looking crazy. This is, if you're new to NBA 2K24 or you want to make a guard, literally make this build. I don't see why not. You literally can't go wrong. I mean, 2v2, 3v3, 5v5, rec, not 5v5 pro-am. This is going to be what you need in NBA 2K24, especially for a 6-6. I think this is the last time this year I'm going to talk about the 6-6 in like a singular build video. Obviously, like in a top 5 build video, I'll include it, because I mean, people go in there to look for all builds. But I mean, yeah, go ahead and make this if you need to. Let's go ahead and press continue and see what we have created. I mean, I already know what we created, but I mean, it's a little bit of anticipation for you guys watching the video and to see if you guys like the name of this build. We have created the inside out scorer. So, I mean, yeah, that was the 4-way goat on MB2K24. I'm sure most of y'all have seen an iteration of this build before, but I mean, as I said before, for all the new people to MB2K24, I know summer's out. Maybe you guys got some graduation money. You want to buy MB2K24 or some BC even. You want to make a new build, a new point guard build, then you guys know I got y'all. Animations for every part of this build are going to be in the description, so make sure you guys check that out. Whether it's dribble animations, dunk animations, jump shot, you guys know I got you on all sides. If there's anything that you would tweak to this build, make sure to leave it down in the comments, because people look in the comment section for like minor adjustments to get better attributes if you have a good eye and you caught something. But I mean, other than that, man, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. We just hit 30K. And I hope you guys had a great day today and a great rest of your day. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.